This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
A woman in Florida facing charges after robbing a Dairy Queen at gunpoint. She got away with $1.50.
Why?
She didn't get cash from the register. She grabbed what she could from a tip jar.
These are the people that burn in hell for eternity.
Which brings us back.
Like stealing out of the kettle for Salvation Army.
Well, not quite the same, but tipping at the Dairy Queen. Now we're supposed to tip at the Dairy Queen, too?
I don't tip at the Dairy Queen.
Apparently not a lot of people do. She only got away with $1.50.
People feel the same way as we do. I ain't giving you an extra $1 for a chili cheese dog. So dumb. They do that burger over there. We have a DQ in the hood, and I get that. They make a double burger with onion rings on it. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
The stacker or something. I don't know. But it's kind of, their burgers are kind of smashy, like a Sonic and a Culver's. But they put those two giant. I think their onion rings are bomb. I think their really
onion
good.
rings are good.
They're never burnt. They're just lightly battered. They're really well done. And then they put that on two patties and load that up. And I'll tell you, that's a heart attack waiting to happen.
We stopped at Dairy Queen on our way to Spearfish Canyon.
Oh yeah.
Or was it on our way back? I cannot remember. And it was a fantastic experience. Not gonna lie. And we got, God, did we get a chili dog and share it?
Yeah,
but
good.
Man, that was some chili dog revenge for a couple hours. Lots of, But hey, in your 40s, it's gonna happen.
How are Dairy Queens doing? They doing okay?
They appear to be doing okay.
Pretty good name recognition.
Yeah.
Dairy Queen.
The DQ.
The DQ. Yeah, it's still got a nice childhood friendly ring to it.
I'm still scarred from that time when I was dating that guy and I wouldn't poop at his house and I would walk down the street and poop at the Dairy Queen.
Yep.
Scarred.
I remember that story. I remember that story. Unlike the guy going through my neighborhood in the ice cream truck that hasn't checked in with his parole officer in about 2 years. I mean, could you get any creepier or what's going on there?
Super weird.
I actually feel bad for for somebody that needs to steal $1.50. I mean, I'm just saying, it's like the best they can do is get $1.50.
Yeah, she could have sold her gun, I guess. Got you a lot more money.
She could have gave a few handies out in the truck stop, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a sad overall situation. Whatever.
Yeah, she's been in prison for multiple robbery and drug convictions.
Oh, okay. Well, then forget it. Forget everything I just said.
Yeah.
She's got money for cigarettes, but has to go steal $1.50. All right, that's usually how they go.
It sounds like she likes drugs. No, Brian, we didn't Lady and Tramp the chili dog.
Oh.
That would be very messy. And the rental car.
I was trying to think, what would I steal? What would I go steal if? Where was I at? There was some pretty good money in the jar. Oh, the rave. I don't think I would have got very far.
Mm-mm.
They had a pitcher out with their tips in it.
Yeah. Well, I would have at least been like, well, if I'm only getting $1.50, give me one of them cherry dilly bars on my way out. Damn.
Yeah, they want to steal $1.50, but you could probably get a job that day at the DQ. You could probably, instead of taking the money, you fill out an application and make $12 an hour.
I know.
So
that's what it always comes back to for me.
Yeah, it's kind of
like it just seems easier to get a job.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But $1.50. Well, maybe she thought there was more in there. Maybe that. I don't know what the tip thing looks like at the DQ. Is it a box or is it a clear container? I don't know. Don't know, dude.
We're tipping at Dairy Queen now.
I'm not, but have at it.
And the more I thought about that story,
if you want to round me up at the Dairy Queen, I'm cool with that. They do that. I round up at the Quick Trip. when they do that promotion.
Right.
Yes. If it's yes, I will round up 30 cents. Fine. Whatever.
Yeah, Lake Mills Market will do that too.
Sure, that sounds good.
And it's always a local Jefferson County thing.
Yeah.
Which I love.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind that either.
Matter
I
of
won't
fact,
do it for Walmart though, because Walmart be doing it for national charity things, and you never know where that money goes. If I'm doing it, I want it here in our community.
Probably splitting it for wages.
Not to be an asshole. Yeah. But I will be. Yeah. And you know what? The more I thought about that tipping article that we had, the more I was like, I do kind of want to know what your wage is if I'm going to be tipping you, because if you're making $16.50, I'm going to tip you differently than the person that's making $7.50. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
But then that's weird.
I don't know what like a Subway pays somebody these days.
Right. What am I supposed to be like? Hey, well, how much do you make an hour?
Ask the guy
as
what
you're
he makes.
asking me if I'm going to tip you.
Right.
Like, now that's weird.
I'm making $17 an hour.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not giving you $2. Weird. It's a weird thing. I don't know. Tipping culture is insane. It used to be. It didn't used to be that way. But I think the more people have their hand out, the more pissed off people get. And it's a case where everybody wants a tip. You got 4 guys on the corner up here at Watts Road,
right,
with a sign. Hey,
by the way,
you can't even get away from it anymore.
They all work together.
I figured they do. Yeah, I figured
We've seen them swap out before.
Yeah, sure.
They'll roll in a vehicle.
Yeah, and then down there at Mineral Point. I feel like they're on rotation.
They'll roll in a vehicle, and then they coordinate. It's like a fine. It's don't give them people your money.
They probably have a union. Probably have better health benefits than I do.
Probably.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I should just go down and talk to one, put him on the air and say, dude, we shall decide. The people shall decide. Yeah. I should go down there and just start interviewing people, see what's up. Because my bullshit detector's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Maybe I'll send you. It's cold out.
No.
Go down and talk to somebody.
They don't like me.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
All right. 23andMe's website crashed on Monday as customers rushed to delete their info. The company filed for bankruptcy this week. A bunch of users, 15 million users of the service. All like, what's going to happen to my DNA? Are they going to drink it?
Where's my Q-tip full of snot?
I want my Q-tip back.
I sent in a pair of underwear. I'd like that back.
All right. So I guess you could go in, and I'm still confused as to why people are so worried about it, but whatever. The company insists that customers' information is protected, but if you want to opt out entirely, the California Attorney General Rob Bonilla,
people,
has an 8-step guide. Let's see. I do have comment from him here, PCT. Let's see what he says here.
I'm the California Attorney General. I'm also a consumer. It's a decision that's best for me to delete today. The private, sensitive data and information of 14 million consumers who have used 23andMe could get into the wrong hands.
So you can log into the account, go to the settings section, and then view, and then download your data, and then click to delete data, permanently delete data. Oh. Then you'll receive an email, follow the email. I don't know if you believe any of that. He also said that you can have your test sample destroyed. If you previously opted to have your saliva sample and DNA stored by 23andMe but want to change that preference, you can do so from your account settings page under Preferences. If you previously consented to 23andMe and third-party researchers to use your genetic data and sample for research, you may withdraw consent from the account settings page under Research and Product Consents.
Elon Musk bought all the DNA. You're about to get a coupon for a Cybertruck.
What a swap out. I saw one in the wild on Monday.
I see a few around town.
Out in Wanakee.
Yeah.
I made sure to keep my distance in case one of them panels came flying.
Yeah. That'll take your head right off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a throwing star comes right through your windshield.
Son of a bitch, I just bought this car.
What a polarizing vehicle that is. I mean, I feel like it's cool if you're 10. I don't know. The insides are cool, but yeah, I know. Not my thing.
Well, I don't know that it's. I mean, it's a status symbol car, right? Am I correct in that? It's not like a functional truck.
No, it kind of is. It's got a big bed in the back.
Right, but you can't get out of them.
You can get some paneling in the back.
Like you can't get out of a snowbank in it.
Right, I've seen that too. I don't know if you can pull a 35-foot trailer.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You're right. I have seen some stuck on a very, very minimal incline.
Right.
With snow on it. It's pretty funny.
Like I think it's more of like a fashion versus functionality.
Yeah,
which is fine. I mean, a lot of vehicles look cool and aren't necessarily for functionality. Right. That's okay. Whatever. I'm the last person to tell you what to do with your money other than don't give it to the damn people at the corner. Please.
It's one of those things. If I was rich, would I own a Cybertruck? I mean, there's new Silverados loaded Cadillacs are the same price. I mean, we're not talking much difference. I think it comes down to I don't know. I don't want to say politics, but maybe a little bit half politic, half status symbol. Sure. I go ahead and give you that.
Yeah.
I don't think people are buying them to work, as a full-time work thing. I haven't seen that at all. Hauling trailers and, carpenter trailers, snowmobiles. I haven't seen any of that.
I haven't either. Well, there was the one ice cream truck guy, remember, in like Ohio or something. Cosmic ice cream or something he had. But like not like a work truck. And I think a lot of people liked it because it was different. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever.
Well,
it's your vehicle, and you're the one that has to pay for the maintenance on it, not me.
It is. You are in a very exclusive club for whatever reason you are in, and congratulations. I don't poo-poo somebody's vehicle. I try not to. Because I've driven some real pieces of crap.
They do come with, same. They do come with towing packages, but it's not made to tow anything like super heavy. Yeah. There's a video on the Cybertruck versus the H2 Hummer. Steep up climb, and the Hummer destroyed it.
I mean, it's not. It's definitely. Sure. It's definitely not something we needed. So it's just one of those.
Yeah.
One of those things.
Yeah.
It's one of those weird things.
I have never talked to somebody like an actual owner of one. I would like to see how they really like it. I mean,
Yeah, it's an attention getter when it's running and not falling apart. So what's the
I'm looking to. I'm on my thing I'm on Family Tree DNA.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing if I have what my settings are for my DNA. I was probably like, go ahead, take it, eat it, do what you want with it. Maybe I need to lock mine down a little bit more. I don't know. But these 23andMe people, I honestly, I don't know what the big fear is that they're going to do with your DNA. I don't know. Unless it's the insurance company thing, like people said, looking at your genetic markers for predisposed diseases.
The practical use of my DNA. What do you? You're right. Didn't somebody say yesterday about insurance? Somebody texted you.
Someone smarter than us.
Said they want to get in the weeds of your DNA. Yeah. Oh, this guy's got the cancer gene.
Right.
Let's bail on this dude.
Right.
Sure. Why not? Otherwise,
I'm like, whatever. They're finding reasons to bail on all of us anyway.
It'd be nice if I found out I had a little hoe chunk in me, get some of that sweet gambling money I invest every week.
Well,
get a little something on the back end.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
But other than that, no, I'm all right.
But the website crashed. That's how many people were going in there trying to get their information back from 23andMe. So,
my mom once did a background check. What do they call it? Going back into your family heritage, or where did my name come from? Where am I from? And but she paid somebody. There's a name for that too, and I can't off the top remember what it was called. But you didn't have to send in DNA. It was just information. Yeah, family names, as much tree as you had known, and then they did the rest. And they're like forensic, And they start tracing through database and stuff. And it was actually really accurate. She was really happy with it. Interesting. Because German, what do we have? Irish German.
So I have on here. Yeah, I'm opted into.
Found out my great uncle 10 times was Adolf Hitler. That was a nice letter I got from my mom.
I don't. Is that accurate?
No, it's not accurate. Johnny Hitler.
On a case-by-case basis, family tree DNA grants law enforcement and, in some cases, third parties working with law enforcement permission to upload a genetic file in an effort to help identify the remains of a deceased individual or a perpetrator of a homicide, abduction, or sexual assault. Permission is only granted after the required documentation is submitted, reviewed, and approved. If you are opted into investigative genetic genealogy matching, you will only show up in the matches list of a law enforcement user account if all of the following requirements are met. You are a DNA relative. The DNA file uploaded to the law enforcement user account. Both you and the law enforcement user account have the same matching levels selected. I opted into that. Because if it helps identify someone that's deceased or whatever, I'm fine. Let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I did opt into to view DNA relatives.
Be sold to the highest bidder.
But I'm not into sharing. I don't know.
Yeah, it just seemed like the people I know that used it. It was generic. African roots, 1%. It was just very, okay. It's like getting sea monkeys, and then you find out they don't really are sea monkeys.
Well, so
you know what I'm saying.
And the more samples of people they get, the more accurate your
right. That's
origins
true.
become.
Yeah, that's true. I just thought it seemed a little flimsy, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that. Some people do the dog DNA thing, too. Yeah. Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm. No.
Kind of crazy.
I mean, you give blood. I feel like I've probably been sequenced and my data stored somewhere. Who knows? I don't care.
I don't care.
I just want to golf. I just want to go. I just want to go golf.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Can you go back in time, way back in time to your childhood, way, 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 way back in time, to when, like, you got in trouble for something and your mom really pissed you off with her punishment? Or was it mostly your dad that doled out the discipline?
Well, we ran pretty wild out in the country where I grew up. So we didn't have,
Same.
We didn't have like city rules. We didn't have a curfew. No.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Take off on our bikes. She knew I was in either one or two places, so not much going on. Unless she never found out that we threw snowballs at the police car and hid in the woods for a night. There's a lot of stuff she didn't find out about.
Yeah.
I probably would have been pissed off about. But shooting the neighbor girl with a BB gun didn't help. But that was Pop's. That just scared me to death. I didn't even get grounded. He just said he was going to kill me.
Yeah.
And that was going to be the end of that. But yeah, no, I don't know. How about you?
I don't know. I guess I was grounded, but I would just sneak out.
I don't remember being grounded. I guess. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, and then they were kind of like, well, you have a job, just go to work. I don't care. I don't know. Once I turned like 16, it was kind of like, do whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I felt the same way. You know.
Okay. Well, 3 teenage girls attacked their mom and tried to stab her with kitchen knives because she turned off the Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're addicted, man.
3 siblings, 14, 15, and 16, coordinated a plan to try and kill their mother. Probably not thinking ahead of who will pay the Wi-Fi bill after you murder your mom.
Good point. Oh, we're 12. We got to go get jobs. Pay Wi-Fi.
You dumb bitches. God.
Well,
because the mom turned off the Wi-Fi, the teens allegedly grabbed kitchen knives Sunday night and chased their mother through their Houston home and into the street.
Wow.
One of the girls threw a brick that hit their 39-year-old mom in the ankle. What a terrible, terrible throw.
See, that would have been, in my day, that would have been hiding. What would that have been hiding in my day? Not the TV remote. We didn't have a TV remote.
Oh, taking away the Nintendo.
Yeah, barely. That was later. Yeah, I don't know. Keys, I guess, when I was a junior, when I was driving, maybe. Yeah, I don't know if we had an equivalent to that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
One of the girls threw that brick that hit the mom in the ankle. The girl's 70-year-old grandma was knocked over while attempting to protect the mom.
Dad, anywhere around? Anybody?
That doesn't say anything about Dad.
Going once, going twice.
Dad, they already murdered him. He's in the backyard. Mom and grandma not seriously hurt. 3 siblings arrested and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Wow.
Booked into the Harris County Juvenile Detention Center.
Still no Wi-Fi.
Still no Wi-Fi.
Wow. I wouldn't let them back in the house when they got out. I'd tell those little assholes to, whatever, you're on your own.
14, 15, and 16. There sure as hell wouldn't be no Wi-Fi in my house.
You're off the grid. I mean, that makes for an awkward Thanksgiving. How do you even function after that?
I don't know.
What do you do?
You need therapy. You need family therapy.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, trying to think what I got pouty over. When did I get pouty over? God, I suck at this story. Got no good stories about this story. Yeah, so you can't, they're at the age where you can't really do nothing with, what do you do to your own kids?
I think,
let's
see, Texas.
Put them in the Army. Army doesn't even want them.
A juvenile can be charged and tried as an adult for certain serious offenses, typically through a process called certification or judicial waiver. If they are 14 years old or older and the crime is a capital felony, first-degree felony, or aggravated controlled substance felony. So 14, 15, and 16 is the age of these girls. So once a person turns 17, they are legally considered an adult, and any criminal charges will be handled in adult court.
The legal term is psychopath. You're 17, you're going in. You got a parent, man. You got a parent, Biatch.
Dude.
You got a parent.
These broads are out of control. Holy guacamole.
I'm only laughing because it didn't, they weren't throwing bricks at me. That's the only reason I'm laughing.
All 3 of you getting jobs. I can tell you that much. All 3 of you
I don't know if
jobs.
I'd even inflict them on a public society. I don't know, maybe smashing bricks down with the inmates. I don't know.
God.
I don't know if I'd put them in.
There ain't no Wi-Fi in my house now. The only one I do, oh, man.
It's like a wolf pack mentality.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Holy smokes. That's a bad.
I haven't
14, 15, 16, all girls.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Seems kind of hopeless, doesn't it?
I feel sorry for that lady. Get her a margarita, for Christ's sake. Holy smokes.
You look like you could use a drink. Yes. Yes, I could. Wow.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's really frustrating. And they're not even my damn kids.
I know. Right.
What you do with
No kidding,
them.
dude.
Good Lord. That's why I see my neighbors' kids acting like little psychos. I'm like, yeah, I can just shoo them out of the yard and I'm done with it. You know?
I can't.
I mean, really, I don't know how parents do it today. I literally have no clue. But I mean, with the phones, it's social media and all the things coming at you. You know, the drama at school and dragging social media to school and the bullying and the judging and the living up to standards. I mean, I don't know how do parents do it?
It's an insane amount of pressure, dude. It is just.
Do you teach them early on as possible about the side effects of this stuff? I don't even.
Yeah, I mean,
somebody call me as a parent. I have no clue.
Nobody knows, dude. There's not a friggin' manual with those kids, and they're all different. Every one of them's different. That's the hard part about it.
Pull them out of school.
And you don't know if you're doing it right or not.
Right.
You have no idea.
Well, you're doing it right if they're not trying to stab you.
I guess.
I think.
But even then, she was trying to take the Wi-Fi away, I'm assuming as a punishment.
Right. It's 11 o'clock at night. And
you need to go to bed because you have school tomorrow. I'm shutting off the Wi-Fi. Next thing you know.
I'm 15.
You're taking a brick to the ankle.
I'm 15, bitch. Let's run her out. It's like a squatter in your own house.
Yeah.
Except they're your kids.
Right.
Oh, man, that is frustrating. Hi, how's it going? Hello.
So what happens if those kids, do they get to go live with their mom if they're proven innocent?
I don't want them.
Right. Do you take them back as a mom? I wouldn't know what to do. And I used to change the Wi-Fi password every morning on my kid.
Oh, that's a good one. What would you do if that was your kid? What would you do, dude?
Man.
It's so hard to say. But with my son, he wanted to be social and he wanted to be on media. So every day he'd come home from school and do his chores. He had to send me a picture of him doing the dishes, putting the dishes away. And then when everything was all said and done, and I had pictures of him doing all of his chores, I'd give him the Wi-Fi password and let him go.
All right.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good work reward program. I like that. My wife does. My wife does that. I do the dishes, and she lets me
look at her.
Look at her.
I get to look at her, and that's it. That's as far as I get to go. That's as much as I get. Sometimes she'll hold my hand, but for like a minute, that's about it. No, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Garbage and the dishes.
Yeah.
Get your hand holding.
Yeah, exactly.
I think, what are they, 14? How old were they? 14, 15?
14, 15, 16.
Yeah. I mean, I want to say at that point you can be rehabilitated, but how the hell do you not know better by 16? What kind of animal? It's your mother.
Out of everything that you chose to do, you wanted to kill your mom because she shut the internet off?
Right.
You couldn't have just peanut buttered up her underwear or something?
Put some people pay for that. Put a lock on your bedroom door at night, so your kids don't beat you with a brick.
Right.
You got to sleep with wasp spray.
Wasp spray. You're big with wasp spray.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
100%.
Weird neighbors.
The way to go.
All right, dear. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
That's a pretty good deal there. Hello?
If you don't listen to mom, you get dad.
See that? Now, here's a guy with 12 kids. How do you do it, Nate?
You got to be patient.
Do you use the belt? Do you have a little paddle? What do you use?
No, we don't lead with fear around here.
Okay. All right. I can't hear a damn thing he's saying.
We don't lead with fear.
Oh, we don't lead with fear. All right. Hello.
I don't know. I'm in a bad area, so I can't hear what previous callers were saying. But my suggestion would be to don't have kids and adopt pets. There you go.
I have been preaching that my whole life, and I live by the creed.
Me too.
I live by it, man.
Yep. We might have another one coming in the house here in the next few days, just because we can't find a home for the little guy.
Oh, what are you looking for? What do you got?
Chows.
Oh.
This guy was rescued out of Manatee in Milwaukee, and thought we had a home for him, but it turns out he's under 2 years old, so he's pretty energetic and he pulls a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The people that we were thinking could adopt him turned out to be 87 and 84.
Oh, no.
So we're like, no, that's not going to fit for you. This dog will drag you around.
Yeah.
So you should get an elderly dog. So we're back to square one. So he might end up staying at our house for a few more extra days till we can find a home for the guy. And then with a handful we already have.
Well, I appreciate you doing that. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there, but not too many that are looking for animals.
How many do you have?
Well, on the down low, this poor little guy, till we find him a home, will make 9.
Holy
You got a whole
frantic.
pack out there.
That's incredible, dude.
But 8 of them are ours. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah. All right. Wow. You are.
And actually, only one of those 8 is actually not a rescue.
Oh my God.
Frickin' Tiger King, but not really with tigers.
They've either been abandoned in horse trailers or hit by cars. And
wow.
Oh my God.
You need
abandoned.
to start a show for you, man. You could be. What kind of dogs are they?
Said he was a chow.
Well,
Chow?
the horse trailer one's a Great Pyrenees, but most of them are chow chows or chow mixes.
Yeah, you could be Chow King. The Chow King. All right, I'll work on it. I'll get a sponsor. All right, thanks, man.
Okay, later.
Man, when Skee-Ball does her Kibble for a Cause, we ought to donate a little something for that guy.
Yeah.
Drop a little
goodness.
Drop a little gift bag off. Oh, my God, 8 of those things.
Holy crap.
That is a patient man.
Good for him.
All right. Well, that's an impossible situation.
Right. I mean, she needs help. She needs some sort of guidance with them 3.
Yeah. Some kind of security and guidance all in one. You need Scared Straight, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you.
You gotta bring back
We
Scared
need to
Straight.
bring it back. It's got to come back.
Yeah.
But not like these camps. Like, I don't know if you remember like those camps.
I mean, it's almost summer. You could send them to summer camp. Put them out in the woods.
All them camps end up just being nesting grounds for pedophiles, dude.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
All right.
Sleep with one eye open, parents.
Sleep with one eye open. Exit light.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
And only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system?
Or you can listen to this one.
I can't remember where I went Friday. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. What did I do on Friday? I got to check my calendar.
If anybody saw me Friday, call.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
I literally have no idea where I was Friday.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Do you know what time it is?
Do you know what time it is?
It's time to celebrate National Spinach Day.
It is March 26th. It is National Spinach Day.
Eat your spinach.
Oh, spinach!
National Spinach Day.
I got this can of spinach.
Dude, is this spinach?
You're supposed to eat the spinach.
I'm strong to the spinach because I eat me spinach.
3, 2, 1.
It's showtime.
I love spinach.
I like spinach quite a bit. I forget to always buy it when I'm at the grocer.
I like, spinach, it'll usually last a little longer than your traditional spring mix.
How do you buy your spinach?
In a bag.
Okay.
I don't know. Sometimes I'll get the frozen block.
Mm-hmm.
But
a block of, I just lick it. I just lick it.
Just like sometimes I just take it out of the freezer and take a lick and put it back in.
Spinach sickle. So good.
Yeah, it comes in a block.
Sometimes I make spinach s'more. I'll put a graham cracker, stick it over the fire.
I ain't never seen no spinach block.
No, I guess yes. I'm just thinking of spinach in a can, I guess. I don't know.
Oh. No, I ain't never done that.
Well, that's old school.
Why does that?
That's like old.
That really jarred me.
I think I'm thinking of when I was a kid when Mom had spinach. I don't remember it being in a bag. I don't remember a frozen block of spinach.
Yeah, it's a block. It's a square.
Yeah.
More of a rectangle, I suppose. And then I'll just get the bag. And the bag of spinach.
Thinking of Del Monte spinach. I don't know. I guess leafy Leafy spinach, I guess.
Leafy son of a
I do
bitch.
like spinach. Weirdly, you don't really find spinach on a menu as a side. Really?
Yeah.
I wish it would. I would get it actually more.
It's usually mixed in with like your greens.
I find it more interesting than rice pilaf. You know, I love spinach. I never think about it.
I think about it all the time.
Really? I don't doubt you. And why would I?
No, well, I like that a lot of the sandwich shops and stuff, you can get spinach on there instead of, just the traditional lettuce. A lot of salad, like the salad bar at Deeks. Shout out Deeks.
Deek. Big D.
I'm so excited at Deeks. You can get salad bar for lunch. It just makes my life. That you can get spinach there instead of the traditional just friggin' iceberg lettuce. That's awesome. I don't know. It's just way better than.
I don't know. Do you want spinach sitting on a buffet all day? No. How do they serve? How do they do it? Is it
It's just fresh spinach.
Do you order it, or is it sitting in a bin? How do you get it?
It's just fresh spinach.
Yeah, I don't want spinach. Is it leafy, cold spinach?
Yeah, it's just just fresh.
Gotcha.
Like a lettuce.
Yeah, I guess. Do we have spinach in our fridge? No, I don't think so. Smaller leaves.
Yeah,
it's leafy. It's smaller leaf.
Like,
well, my God, maybe we do have a little spinach in the fridge.
Yeah.
Maybe I've been eating spinach and not even.
You just don't even friggin' know it.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
She's just been hiding.
But it doesn't.
Spinach.
It doesn't taste like spinach, for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Well,
it's because I put so much blue cheese on it. I can't even taste what.
You're right.
It's just so swimming in blue.
Like,
cheese.
what is this, cardboard? It's delicious. So there you go, National Spinach Day.
Spinach got to be good for you, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it's super good for you. I would like to take this time to remind everybody to wash their spinach, because remember, it's grown in the same valleys where they have the giant feedlots, and then the poop removal system isn't exactly great, and that's why we end up with a lot of the food recalls and the listeria and the E. coli and all of that. Whatever ends up being because of the poo runoffs from the CAFOs getting into the lettuce fields. Why we have the lettuce near the poop of the CAFOs is beyond me. Anyway, there you go.
Calm down.
I can't. Very passionate about people washing their vegetables. Manatee Appreciation Day. Goddamn, they are cute.
Manatees?
Yeah. Little sweet potatoes in water. That's what they look like. Now, let's go through some manatee stuff. On July 21st, 1948, Snooty is born at the Miami Aquarium and Tackle Company and died 69 years later.
Oh, God.
It was the oldest manatee we know of.
What is that in manatee years?
I don't know.
800 years?
Did not know manatees can live to be 69 years old. 1967, the Florida manatee is listed under the Endangered Species Preservation Act of 1966 for the first time. 1999, manatee rehabilitation attempt. Cincinnati Zoo's manatee facility releases more than a dozen manatees. 2017, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service downgrades the West African manatee status from endangered to threatened.
And threatened by what?
Yeah.
Boats, alligators, killer whales. What's eating manatees?
Habitat loss, collisions with boats, pollution, urban development,
Urban development.
They're slow and buoyant.
They're slow and what?
Buoyant.
Oh, they said brilliant.
Making them more likely to get hit by boats.
I've never heard of an unfriendly manatee.
I know.
Like it would bite your arm off. I haven't heard of that.
They're so cute. Okay. Also today.
Are they particular in Florida? Did I miss something in that story? Are there laws against throwing a Dorito to a manatee or hugging a manatee?
I don't think they want you to touch them.
All right.
Let's see. Florida manatee rules.
Just like a big cow in the ocean.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's illegal to harass, hunt, capture, or kill manatees. Anything that disrupts their normal behavior is a violation.
Wow. That's a harsher penalty than like going into the Walmart and peeing on the.
What's illegal? Feeding manatees or giving them water?
Yeah.
Touching, poking, or prodding manatees. Yeah, you can't even. Don't even look at it.
You know what? I'm never going to Florida. I'm staying out of Florida.
It can feel your eyes.
I just stay up here in Birmingham and rock out. Not going to cross the Mason-Dixon line. Crazy.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.